Welcome to the Daily App Show. Today we have an application for your iPhone as well as your iPod Touch and Android devices called Boatrax. Open up Boatrax, and we've signed in with our Facebook, so it's going to load in all of my Facebook profile information. And once it's done that, it's going to bring us into where we last left off, which is our snapshot. So up here at the top of the screen, I have one boat that I've added in, and then I have a second boat that I've added. When you first launch the application and begin to log in and create your account, you're going to be asked to enter in all of your boat information, so that way it has it here on file, such as your boat name, the length, how many engines it has, does it have any generators. So you're going to add all that in. You can always come in later on in the More tab, tap Manage My Boats, and always add a boat again. Here we can add in the photo, here's the name, make, model, and all the detailed information for us to add our boat, so everyone on Boatrax can see what we're working with. Now on our snapshot, this is where we're going to manage our trips. So if I take a trip with my boat, I'm able to actually log what's going on with it. So you see here on my other boat here, I happen to have a full tank, and if I tap on the last trip information, I can go ahead and tap on that, load it in, and now we can begin a new trip. So this is going to go ahead and keep all my information. I can add photos, trip name, start date, the average consumption, my departing destination and final destination. And then when I'm ready to start, I can actually start my engines and generators to keep track of the time. So that way I can add those to the log of hours for my engines and generators. And I can always quickly access and create a new trip by tapping on the trip tab in the bottom portion of the screen. This is where I can enter in a trip. Now on the map, it's just going to show me the map where I can pinpoint my location, and if I happen to be casting off from a specific area, what I can do is tap share, and I can share my location, and it's going to allow my friends to go ahead and view where I'm launching from or where I'm currently at, so that way they can join me if they would like to, or if I'm maybe out, already cast off and I'm out maybe fishing or just taking a little cruise in my boat, I can go ahead and share that as well, so maybe other people might want to come around me, and maybe we can do some water skiing, or we can go do some rafting as well. Now on deck is where I'm going to see the feed. So anyone that I'm friends with, I can see where they've joined, I can see if they've added something, I can go ahead and comment on it, and I can like it by tapping down here in the left hand corner of the different statuses. I can write a post by tapping write post. You see I can make it either public or just for my friends. Add a comment and post it. It's going to post it into that feed for everyone on Boatrax to see, whether it's public or for just my friends. I can even share a new photo, so if I'm out doing something or maybe I'm working on my boat, go ahead and come in here and share a photo, and you can select a picture or use your camera. And then on deck in here, when we're on the top right hand corner, that's going to be our notifications. So if we have any notifications, we can see them there, as well as receiving push notifications. And then in the More tab, just as well as we managed our boats, we can go ahead and come in here and do our logs. We can see our boat trips. So I can see a trip that I took earlier. I can go ahead and edit this trip. So if I tap edit trip, I can see all the information that I had for that last trip. I see my engine duration, my generator duration, my consumption, all of my departures and dates. And I can even invite friends, and I can see the trip route if I happen to be tracking it with my GPS. Go ahead and come back. We're still on our More tab. We have a fuel log, expense log, maintenance log, shopping list, and to-do list. We're going to have all this information, so if we're planning a trip, you want to make sure and get all your maintenance taken care of, and you can log it all in here. So I tap maintenance log, I can add in a new log, and I can even redefine by date. So if I wanted to add in past maintenance records, I can do so, not just going forward. And in my to-do list, I can go ahead and view a to-do list here and add in a new list. So if I need new parts, or again, if we're going for a trip, I can go ahead and add everything in here. So this is great. It's one general location where I can keep track of everything from my boat and even share different information with my friends. And then here's my profile, which here in my profile, I can see all my posts. I see them in a list format, or what I can do is go into a grid format, and I can even see the photos that I've posted along with that. I can see how many friends I have. If I tap edit profile, I'll be able to edit all my profile information. And then I have invitations where I can invite friends to Boatrax, or if I've even been invited to a trip, I'll be able to see it here in this invitations. And the friends section is where I'm going to be able to invite friends, and I can go and search for friends, and I can go ahead and come back out. Finding friends will allow me to find friends, and I can see different people that are already on Boatrax. If I wanted to add them, just hit the plus button. And then invite people is where I can invite all the friends that I have contacts here, and I can just go ahead and select all of my contacts and send them out and invite them into Boatrax. So once again, this application is called Boatrax. If you like it, be sure to pick it up in the App Store or Google Play Store today.